All right, let's go to the Packers and the Panthers. I know there was. We'll be unpacking that throughout the week, don't you worry. Under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Packers down 7-6. And Jordan Love looking for Christian Watson deep. It's intercepted by Trayvon Merrick, who returns it 36 yards. That's only Love's third interception of the year. Costly, though, for sure. On the ensuing drive, it's 1st and goal for these Panthers. And are they going to be able to punch it in? They are. Rico Dowdle, look at that.
Man had a phenomenal night against the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Yeah, Rico Dowdle, he used to be here in Dallas.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, all right, and there's Josh Jacobs. He's diving in for the touchdown, so that means the Packers tied it at 13. There was an extra point missed. Next Panthers drive, 46 seconds to go. 2nd down at midfield, and Dowdle takes it up the middle, 19 yards. You just cannot overlook these Panthers, okay? That puts them in field goal range. 1 second left. Ryan Fitzgerald puts it through. The Panthers walk it off in Lambeau, 16-13. Dan, what went wrong there for the Packers?
Well, once again, this offensive line got beat up.
Yep.
This offensive line, I've talked about all season long. If it doesn't get better, it's not going to go to the Super Bowl. The second thing is Jordan had really bad eyes, really bad eyes. I want to ask you this question. I feel like when I watch the Packers offense, it's almost like this obsession with creation. We will out-create or out-scheme things for us, rather than sometimes it's okay to line up and play. Like, do you feel that way sometimes
Take
when
a
I watch
profit.
them?
Take a profit.
Yeah.
They should be more efficient than they are. But your point about the line of scrimmage is really important because that was a discrepancy between these teams. I mean, the Panthers, who were missing players on their offensive line, just dominated them at the line of scrimmage. And then with Green Bay, you go 1 for 5 in the red zone. Look, going back and rewatching, so many self-inflicted errors there. The fumble, penalties, holding, false start, and then a missed field goal.
I just feel like there's a fine line between, man, we love some of the designs that they get to and some of the schemes they get to, and then are you every single play trying to out-scheme the defense in some very unique way? I don't know, there's just a lack of execution on some of the overly exotic plays that stand out to me. And then Jordan's just decision-making and poor eyes was so extreme yesterday.
Which has not been the story of his season. I feel like he gets tagged with that, but really until this game, I think he's been a very good decision-maker outside of the Browns game.
The offensive line is still my biggest concern. 100%. And I don't know if that's a byproduct of some of the schematics and him maybe playing too fast yesterday because of it, but they're getting beat one-on-one far too often.
People keep asking, who are the Panthers, right? Because they're so up and down. The Panthers are a team that can run the football and stop the run.
Yeah.
That's enough to win some
games. Green Bay has to play better up front for them to be legit playoff, deep run, and Super Bowl contenders.
Great. Yeah, we'll see the Packers on Monday Night Football next week against the Eagles. By the way, the Panthers over 500 through 9 games for the first time since 2019. All right, let's get Adam Schefter back in here. I know, hey guys, you guys look really good, but we're going to go to Adam now. We'll see in a minute. Adam, we're now just over 24 hours to the trade deadline. What do we need to know?
Well, Laura, we got some action this morning between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins sending their edge rusher, Jayden Phillips, to the Philadelphia Eagles in return for a 2026 third-round draft pick. That means the Eagles now have made 3 trades within the last week. They've acquired Jayden Phillips and 2 cornerbacks, Michael Carter and Jair Alexander. As for the Dolphins, they may not be done just yet. They've had conversations about Bradley Chubb, who's drawn interest across the league. We'll see if they decide to part ways with a player who still has 2 years remaining on his contract. The Dolphins already have moved off of 1 edge rusher. Now potentially there's a chance they could move off another. Chubb was once the subject of trade speculation when he was traded from Denver to Miami, and now the speculation has ramped back up again to see whether Miami moves on from him.
All right, and a reminder, too, as we told you off the top of the show, Jerry Jones said on the radio that the Cowboys have made a trade. We are still working to find out exactly what that is. As soon as we know, Adam Schefter will tell you all of it, and he's with us throughout the next hour and a half or so of our show. All right, Marcus, what do you make of the latest Eagles edition as Howie Roseman just keeps stockpiling these guys?
I hate it. I hate it. I'm so sick of it. I've been sick of him for a couple years.
Go on.
And
that's a compliment, Howie. It's a compliment.
And Howie knows that. Howie know I don't hate him. I actually admire the way he goes after winning championships and does not wait. You think about the Eagles for the last 4 years, going to Super Bowls, having opportunities to win them. He's made a significant trade at some point in all of those seasons.
Yeah, and the trade actually, they're not giving up that much because Miami, with Champ Kelly now as the new GM, is going to take a lot of that salary. But here's what it also is. They already have 8 picks projected for next year in the draft. They have their own first, a second, 2 thirds, 2 fourths, 2 fifths, and that includes the compensatory picks from losing Milton Williams and losing Josh Sweat and losing Mekhi Becton. So if Phillips comes and plays great and they want to sign him to a monster deal, great. That was a great rental and we love you. We'll bring you along. If he leaves via free agency, guess what? They're probably going to get another 3rd round pick back. This is how Howie Roseman looks at the board. It is a chessboard, and he's always looking to add pieces without giving up too much. It's brilliant work.
I'm sick of it.
He's sick of it.
I
like watching it.
Right. The Cowboys guy's sick of him. The Cowboys are probably sick of him. No, maybe Jerry hasn't admitted it. Colts lead 7-0. Daniel Jones sacked TJ Watt, knocking the ball out, too.
Unbelievable bend by TJ Watt, and just the awareness of where the ball is, one-hand swipe takeaway.
Ensuing Steelers drive, 3rd and goal from the 1. Jalen Warren taking it up the middle for the touchdown. Steelers tie the game at 7. Next Colts drive, Jones dropping back and throwing an interception right to Peyton Wilson.
This is a great play by Peyton Wilson. He's man-to-man on the tight end, falls right back into the throwing lane, and then you see that 4-4 speed.
So 2 plays later, can they capitalize? Aaron Rodgers finds Pat Freiermuth for the touchdown. Steelers take the 14-7 lead. Late 3rd quarter, Colts trailing 17-7. They haven't done that much. And Jones throwing a pass that's tipped and then intercepted by Jack Sawyer.
We called it BBB, bad break bro. Just a really good old nothing you can do. Peyton Wilson.
I definitely thought it was some sort of plastic.
I know, like, what is that going to... Oh, I need one of those. All right, Steelers go up 7. Straight 8 minutes to play. Colts trailing 24-10. And Jones stripped by Alex Highsmith. The ball is recovered by Pittsburgh. I mean, this defense was all over it. Huge game from the pass rush. Under 3 minutes in the game. Jones down the sideline, intercepted by Joey Porter Jr. His dad.
I love that.
Come on now.
Son played really good yesterday.
Oh my goodness, the Steelers defense dominated the Colts. That feels like an understatement somehow. They had 6 takeaways, 24 points off turnovers, both the 2nd most in any game under Mike Tomlin. They allowed just 55 rushing yards and a 13 total QBR, both much better than their season averages entering the week. Maybe they saw that funeral, RC, a game full. Not that they need that as motivation, okay? But watching the game back, you had some flashbacks to your time with Tomlin.
Yeah, in 2008, Coach Tomlin would always talk about 8-player games, and it was obviously the Baltimore Ravens when he played the New England Patriots. In the AFC Championships, he says it again, right? It's an 8-player game, and we're walking out to the field. He puts his arm around me, and he goes, and I'm talking about you. And it was kind of the first time that I had that feeling that, okay, this is the opportunities for the best players on the team to step up. Yesterday was an 8-player game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And if you saw that highlight, you saw TJ Watt and you saw Joey Porter Jr., you saw Peyton Wilson making plays. You saw when you watched that game, the physicality from Jalen Ramsey at the safety position. It was play after play made by top-notch, big-name football players. And they've been expecting that from the general manager, Omar Khan, the way he engineered this defense throughout this offseason by paying big money to people that can make huge plays. And it just was reminiscent of watching Troy and of watching Debo and of watching Kiesel and James Ferrier, Casey Hampton. All of these guys make plays because they're 8 players, and you got to show up on those days.
And I never had a coach do that in the league.
Earlier in the show, there was a stat about you being 0-8 on the road, and I decided not to use it. I ended
Dan got like the most
you.
low-life stats.
No, you were 2-2 at home, though. It's good.
Man,
Go ahead, Mina.
like McCarthy.
So obviously they wanted the line of scrimmage. The Colts tackles, I thought, had a pretty rough day at the office. Watt, Highsmith, the big names. The more Nick Herbig is on the field, the better. I generally feel that way. He's so good. I don't know how he play more. But the other thing I wanted to emphasize, aside from the pass rush, was I thought they were less predictable in coverage. Over the last few, really through much of this season, it felt like offenses knew, oh, it's first down. Steelers are going to play single high. Jamar Chase said that. He was like, we knew exactly what they were going to do, and so it was really easy for them to attack. We saw the same thing with Green Bay. In this game, they cut the amount of single high they played on first down in half. They played way more quarters, and I thought that unpredictability, what are you smiling about? I thought that unpredictability actually confused Indianapolis, because you went in that thinking this team is going to annihilate their single high, and then it wasn't what they were presenting to them.
Well, also, too, Dan, before you go, this was the most athletic they've been on the back end.
Yeah.
Kyle Duggar and Jalen Ramsey at the safety.
Yeah, we were talking about
that Duggar was used so much.
There was so much athleticism in the middle of the field.